Hello, this is Dan's show on the tube. I'm Dan, and this is the Smackdown review for January 3rd, 2025. A review of week's Friday night Smackdown segment between Cody Rhodes, Nick Aldis, and Kevin Owens, where it was announced there would be a ladder match at the Royal Rumble for the undisputed WWE Championship was shown. Cody Rhodes come out and cut a promo on Kevin Owens. Drew McIntyre come out and walked up to Cody and hugged him and then told him that he was making a mistake. They cut promos on each other, and then Drew just walked away, and Kevin Owens attacked Cody from behind. Everybody, pretty well it seemed like, as far as officials, referees, backstage people, all came out to break it up. It was a pretty big breakup. The new bloodline came into the arena, and they will be facing Sami Zayn and the Usos later tonight. Bianca Belair and Naomi entered the arena next. Naomi's going to face Nia Jax for the SmackDown Women's Championship later tonight. Nia Jax was shown entering the building by herself. Shinsuke Nakamura made his entrance to the ring. Shinsuke Nakamura has the best entrance on SmackDown, and one of the best entrances in the company. The Wyatt Six is another one that comes up with a great entrance. I love seeing his entrance. Andrade faced Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura won with the Kinshasa. After the match was over, LA Knight come out and attacked Shinsuke and cut a promo on him. LA Knight is one of the best promos in WWE. I love hearing him talk. The crowd loves hearing him talk. He gets them really riled up and really into the show. I don't think he's going to get the U.S. title back, though. I think Shinsuke is going to get a pretty decent run with it. Next, Apollo Crews is shown backstage talking to Pretty Deadly about DIY attacking the Street Profits. Then Legado del Fantasma comes out and argues with Pretty Deadly. Then they get into a pushing match, and Nick Aldis and a bunch of other people broke it up. And then Nick Aldis told Pretty Deadly that he needed to speak to them. He talks to them about Apollo Crews seeing that DIY had attacked the Street Profits, and DIY comes over and starts talking about how Pretty Deadly is this and that honest group of people, and Nick Aldis said he doesn't buy it because his eyeballs are attached to his brain, and he doesn't believe Pretty Deadly. He believes Apollo Crews. Then Nick Aldis walks away, and Pretty Deadly and DIY discuss the fact that DIY has a tag title match tonight against the Motor City Machine Guns, and if Pretty Deadly wants a title shot, it would be better if they were to make sure that DIY still had the tag belts. Piper Niven faced Michin, and Michin won with her Eat Defeat finish. Afterwards, Michin got up in Piper Niven's face. I'm hoping they run that match back again soon, and I'm hoping that Michin finds a way to defeat defeat Chelsea Green, because I don't really like Chelsea Green, and I think it would be a better thing for the belt to have Michin holding the title than Chelsea Green. Paul Heyman entered the building, and when he entered the building, there was a metal detector in front of him. He walked around the metal detector because he was afraid to walk through it. I thought that was kind of amusing. I think they do a good job with Paul Heyman, showing that he's still Paul Heyman and probably has a lot of dirt in his fingernails, but yet him being a fan favorite with Roman. Next up, there was a video for Naomi shown, and she explained what the glow meant to her. Just doesn't work for me. Cheesy gimmick. Try again. Paul Heyman is shown in the ring. He cut a promo on Roman Reigns talking about how good Roman is and that Roman's going to be the tribal chief again. And talked about Solo Sikoa and talked down on him in the new bloodline and the different members that Solo has chosen for his bloodline. Then Solo came out and cut a promo on Roman and told Paul Heyman that when Solo wins Tribal Combat, that Paul Heyman will be his wise man and they will both acknowledge him. Next up, a video for the Motor City Machine Guns was shown. DIY faced the Motor City Machine Guns for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. The match was thrown out after Pretty Deadly interfered, which made sure the DIY kept the tag belts, as was their agreement when they talked backstage. Nia Jax and Candice LeRae were shown in the locker room. They stated that Tiffany Stratton wasn't around, but also decided that Tiffany Stratton was a liability anyway, and Nia asked Candice LeRae to watch her back in the match against Naomi, and for Candice to keep Bianca Belair out of the match. Sami Zayn and Carmelo Hayes were talking backstage. The Usos came out and asked Sami if Sami had a problem, and Sami told them no, he was good. Carmelo Hayes walked off. Then Sami talked to the Usos for a couple of minutes and said he had to get ready for the match, and he walked away. And the Usos started walking down the path and was talking about their the Tribal Combat match at Raw on Netflix, and Kevin Owens told them they needed to watch their backs. The beginning of the show was shown again when Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes had the big fight, and then Cody Rhodes was talking to Nick Aldis backstage, and they talked about the Royal Rumble and Kevin Owens. Next up, Naomi fought Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Candice LeRae got involved by distracting the referee. Then Bianca Belair went after Candice LeRae. Nia Jax took out Bianca Belair. And at the same time, Naomi countered. Well, afterwards, Naomi countered Nia Jax's attempt at a slam off the top rope. And Tiffany Stratton come running out with a referee. She said she was going to cash in her money in the bank. And then she hit the referee that was with her. She ran around the ring and hit Naomi with the briefcase, which allowed Nia Jax to hit the Annihilator for the win. So Nia Jax was the women's champion. Nia, Candice, and Tiffany celebrated in the ring together, and then Tiffany Stratton told Nia Jax to take out Bianca Belair. And when Nia went over to attack Bianca, Tiffany hit Nia with the briefcase and knocked Nia down. Then she went after Candice LeRae. Well, while that was all going on, that gave Bianca Belair a chance to KOD Nia Jax off the top rope. And then Tiffany grabbed a hold of Bianca Belair, pulled her out of the ring, and then gave the briefcase to the referee and told her she was officially cashing in. And Tiffany went for the prettiest moonsault ever. She hit it and became Women's World Champion for the first time. I'm glad to see that storyline finally get to that point in the story. There's still going to be the Nia getting revenge on Tiffany, or attempting to at least. I don't see Nia Jax beating Tiffany. I think Tiffany gets the belt and stays with the belt for a while. I don't see them putting it back on Nia right away. Nia, to me, had a better first better second title reign than her first. But Nia, to me, is still one of the worst wrestlers in the world. She's clumsy. She doesn't hit spots well. People aren't able to take her moves well because of her size. She needs to find another line of work. A video about the tribal combat match at Raw on Netflix was shown. The new Bloodline works their way to the ring, and Jacob Fatu cuts a promo to hype up Solo and make it like everybody should acknowledge Solo, and Solo's the best, and he loves Solo and all that. Jacob Fatu was one of the breakout stars of the year. I don't know if he was the breakout star of the year or not, but he was definitely among them. I think he had the best year of his career, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen with him next. LA Knight talks to Nick Aldis, then he walks over to the interviewer, and he has an interview, and he announces that he will be facing Shinsuke Nakamura next week for the U.S. title, and that he plans on knocking anybody that gets in LA Knight's way back to factory settings. I just love this man's promo work. He's funny. He knows when to be serious. He knows how to deliver a line. He knows how to work with the crowd. He as far as mic work, he just absolutely has it all, and he's actually quite good in the ring. So I really like LA Knight quite a bit. Jimmy and Jey Uso and Sami Zayn go to the ring through the crowd. They're yeeting, and the crowd's into it. And Jay's entrance is spectacular. He gets the entire arena going. The announcers are going. He just lights up a room and has a natural charisma that some of the other members of his family don't have. The main event was the OG Bloodline versus the new Bloodline. Solo Sikoa won with the Samoan Spike on Jay. The new Bloodline celebrated to end the show. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. In the comments below, I'd like to hear what people think I could do to make the show better. We're going to try this week doing a top 10 list as far as moments of the week. And that was a suggestion that I've heard from a couple of people, so we're going to go with that. Also, I've got some new equipment I'm going to try out, and hopefully we'll have working with the podcast later this week. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.